Leviticus chapter 19 verse 16 states, "You shall not stand by your fellow's blood. Lo yisamoid al dam reyecha." Rashi understands this verse to teach us that one is obligated to intervene and save his fellow, even if it means getting a little bruised or hurt along the way. As long as you are confident you can save them, you must do all you can and save their life. To quote Rashi, "You shall not stand by the shedding of your fellow's blood," meaning, do not stand by watching your fellow's death when you are able to save him. For example, if he is drowning in the river and a wild animal is chasing or robbers come upon him. The Baal Shem Tov teaches us that from everything one sees and one hears, we must learn a lesson in how to serve God. This is based on the principle quoted in the Talmud tractate Shabbos, page 77b. Kol ma shebora HaKadosh Baruch Hu lo yibora dover echad levatolo. God created everything, and not one thing did he create for naught. And similar teachings in Ethics of Our Fathers, end of chapter 6, Kol ma shebora HaKadosh Baruch Hu ba'olamoi lo yibroi elo l'chvoidoi. Everything that God created, he created for his glory. From this we understand that when we see something or hear something, it cannot be for naught. It must be for a reason and have purpose. Furthermore, it must be for God's glory. For whatever it is that you are witnessing is a current creation of God's. So the Baal Shem Tov teaches us that we are to use this vision or hearing to serve Hashem. And this may be an additional deeper meaning to Rashi's words, watching your fellow's death when you are able to save him. The fact that you see them in danger of death, by definition, that means that you can be of service and help. For if not, you would not have been granted this experience. God doesn't create anything, including what you are seeing now, for naught. When we appreciate that everything is for a purpose, so then it must be that I was put here seeing someone else in real danger only because I have what it takes to save them. Being a witness in and of itself is empowering. Just as this rule applies to physical life, so does it apply to spiritual life as well. Our generation is unique in the fact that so many of our people are currently, spiritually, in a very, very dangerous place. They are drowning in materialism, and this is included in the mitzvah of not watching your fellow's death when you are able to save him. We must do all in our power to save the souls of our fellow brothers and sisters whom we see in spiritual danger. Now, I know what many of you are thinking. I'm not the rabbi, and it's not my job. It's a nice attempt by the rabbi to get me to do his job. He's the spiritual lifeguard and swim coach. We're just simple folk who once in a while go for a swim. Who am I and what am I to try to get involved and do something about someone else's spiritual danger? That's way out of my league. So we must remember, if you see something, do something. The mere fact that you saw it or that you were made aware of it is the clearest message from God that you have what it takes to save their soul. God is telling you, I've given you all the necessary tools and I'm empowering you to save that life. So don't be afraid to get involved and offer words of inspiration. Don't feel unworthy of intervening to save a Jewish soul from total assimilation. On the contrary, you, from your vantage point, can achieve things the greatest rabbis couldn't achieve. And you, from your vantage point, can reach places the greatest rabbis couldn't reach. If we all lived conscious of our own potential, and when we see or hear something, act upon it with love and care, we will inspire and uplift this generation to be closer to Hashem, and we will speed up the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu. May it happen without delay. I wish you a good Shabbos.